Hi guys, I'm trying something a little different today. Sometimes I have shorter pieces of advice that I want to share, so I am just going to jump in with them every now and again, just to mix things up a bit. So this week, the third week of January, is when most people fall off with their resolutions. I think we all know that feeling where you start really strong, you're full of motivation, you're ready to take on the world, and then reality kicks in and the motivation starts to fade and you're just left with, the normal day-to-day stuff. You come up against obstacles and things are hard. And then you end up missing a day and then another day. Or maybe, like me, you are a bit of a perfectionist and you feel that, if you can't get to the gym for a full hour and do a proper workout, then it's just not worth going at all, or it's not worth doing any form of exercise. Or you have a big goal and if you can't give it your full undivided attention and energy, if you can't give it 100%, then it's just going to have to wait and wait. So I wanted to talk about a simple trick to keep you moving towards your goals, even on those days when you just don't feel like it, even on those days when the kids are driving you crazy, even on those days when you're up to your eyeballs with work, even on those days when your body needs to rest. It's about not having any 0 days. So no days where you are not doing something to move you closer towards your goal. Not every day will be a 10, not every day we are going to be full of motivation and time and energy and effort and enthusiasm, but never let yourself drop below a 1. So every day, try to do at least one thing that pushes you forward. It doesn't matter how small it is, it doesn't matter how little effort it takes. It's just about getting into the mindset of making consistent progress towards your goals. Because once you stop, it is really hard to get going again. So even if it's just something as simple as, I don't know, like looking up a phone number or an email address of someone you want to contact. Maybe it's just reading one paragraph. Maybe it is clipping one coupon or putting $1 in the savings jar. Maybe it is just doing 5 jumping jacks for the day. Maybe it's drinking 1 glass of water. Maybe it's just making an appointment. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how small it is. It just matters that you are making progress, that you're doing at least one thing. Now, I want to stress that it is not about always doing something. It is not about pushing yourself constantly. It's not about always being on. I'm not about that. But what it is about is, it's for those days when you might otherwise drop off with your goals and maybe never pick them back up again. It's just doing one tiny thing to keep the wheels from seizing up. So avoid 0 days. Don't let yourself stall. It doesn't matter how slowly you're going, it is still forward momentum. Some days you will be a 10 and that's great, run with it. Other days you might be a 5, then just do as much as you can. But for those days when you really don't feel like it, when you're really low on time or energy or enthusiasm, always remember that 1 is better than 0, and 1 step, no matter how small, is still getting you closer to your destination than standing still. So promise yourself no 0 days, always at least a 1. So I really hope you like this more casual, short style of video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up or comment below and let me know. Obviously, it's a new format that I'm just trying out, so I want to make sure that it's working. I will still have my regular videos up, don't worry, but these are just something a little bit more bite-sized. So I'm trying to do things kind of on the fly so that I can get more content up without requiring a big setup, because that can take ages. As usual, cura míle maith agaibh, agus feici mé sibh go luath. Slán!